When a narcissist is about to lose you permanently, this is what they're going to do. Many of us have experienced regret at some point in our lives. It is the regret or sadness we experience when we recognize that something we did or did not do in the past led to a negative outcome. Regret is a powerful emotion that can negatively impact our mental health. In this article, we'll discuss whether or not narcissists truly regret losing someone. Before you can comprehend this, you must understand why people experience sorrow and whether they can truly overcome it. Remorse is frequently rooted in feelings of remorse or guilt, resulting from the realization that we could have acted differently in the past. For some individuals, sorrow is a powerful motivation to alter their behavior and make different choices in the future. It can be a persistent source of anxiety and self-doubt for some. Often, the capacity to overcome sadness is contingent on a person's self-awareness and emotional intelligence. Complicated is the issue of whether or not narcissists truly mourn the loss of a loved one. Narcissists are similar to insects in that they require the energy and resources of those around them in order to survive. They attempt to conceal the fact that they are predators and portray themselves as all-powerful. In reality, however, they are vacuous, sensitive, and insecure individuals. This is their true reaction to sorrow and loss. Narcissists are unlike us in that they do not experience sadness. They cannot comprehend what other people are experiencing or how their actions affect others. They are only concerned with their own requirements and desires, viewing others as a means to an end. Therefore, when they lose someone, they do not feel terrible or guilty because they do not perceive that individual as a person with their own desires and emotions. Instead, a narcissist may apologize to gain control over the person they have lost. To regain control of the situation, they may attempt to make the individual feel sorry or culpable for the loss. They may also attempt to gain the individual back by making false claims about how things will change, or by flattering and manipulating them. However, these forms of "I'm sorry" are not genuine because they do not originate from genuine emotions of sorrow or guilt. Currently, the issue is whether or not narcissists truly regret losing someone. They experience sorrow, but not as you may know or comprehend it. It's normal to doubt yourself after a failure, whether it's the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or anything else. Yet, here I'm, wishing I had taken action. Sadness may signify something different to you. However, a narcissist can only perceive objects and individuals that are significant to them. It's like looking through a hole and seeing only the objects and people you value. Those who enthusiastically serve the narcissist's false self are the only ones with value. If you provided the narcissist with a great deal of attention, money, intimacy, or anything else they desired, you were the type of supply they desired to maintain. Not because they liked you or wanted to maintain a friendship, but because you were useful and they couldn't find what they needed elsewhere. Due to this, a narcissist does not experience sadness in the same manner that you do. If I regret their departure, it is because I should have worked harder to keep them in my life. This is not because I truly cared about them, but because I no longer have access to their value and benefits. They will need to locate a new partner who is willing to work just as hard and pay them the same level of attention. It is easier for them to maintain their current relationship than to locate a new one. Similarly, it is simpler to retain an employee than to hire a new one. They may miss having a maid or a cash machine, but they will lament having a partner who would shower them with unending affection and make them feel guilty for using a cook service. The truth is that a narcissist needs assistance regardless of who it comes from. This makes it easy for them to locate a replacement for you. As long as the individual can satisfy the narcissist's desires, it makes no difference who it is. People lack concern for one another in this location. It is characterized by pure egotism, where the only concern is achieving one's own objectives. It is the pinnacle of selfishness. Simply stated, a narcissist does not experience guilt in the same way that you do. Even if they claim they are sorry, it is not because they truly feel sorry, guilty, or sad. It's more along the lines of, "Oh, I should have done or said this to keep this source of supply in my life because I was getting something out of it." If you just broke up with a narcissist, they may attempt to contact you and say things like, "I'm sorry I let this happen. God spoke to me last night, and I had a breakthrough and realized this," etc. All of these are attempts to make you feel terrible about yourself and abandon your goals. A narcissist is incapable of genuine remorse because they lack morals. We all have a perception of right and wrong as individuals. Everything you have been told is entirely false and fabricated. Keep in mind that narcissists care only about themselves. It is similar to how awareness guides our actions and enables us to determine what is genuine and what is not. It teaches us where we went wrong and where we succeeded, how to treat others, what we can and cannot do, and what to fear and what not to fear. A narcissist cannot accomplish this. Even if you are being treated unfairly, which is why they are so concerned with maintaining their false image, they do not care what happens to you, so they will not feel guilty. When someone never truly appreciated you for who you are, there is no sense in mourning their passing. They only utilized you because they required your vitality and assets. It is crucial that other survivors understand how these individuals fabricate these falsehoods and what they can do to survive. I'd adore to hear your sad narcissist's words. Please leave a comment to share your story. So, I'd like to discuss this further on a future program. We must wait until then to recover. In the end, narcissists may express regret, but their regret is distinct from ours. Narcissists lack empathy and are unable to comprehend how their actions harm those closest to them. They don't feel sad or guilty when they lose someone because they view them as disposable instruments. Narcissists who profess remorse are not truly regretful. They are using deception to regain control. They may regret harming someone and how it makes them feel, but this is not genuine regret. When in a relationship with a narcissist, it is crucial to recognize these red flags and not be fooled by them. If you found this video to be useful, please share your thoughts and questions below. We can continue making repairs until the next time we meet. Enjoy your day.